Mustang fans, welcome. This is Kim Harrell along with
Eric Gann.
And we're bringing you Mustang Lady Softball from Seneca, Missouri as the Lady Mustangs take on the Lady Indians of Seneca. And Eric, I know you've been here before at the sports complex in the spring with you and Zach doing baseball, but this is my first trip over here, and I must say this is a rather nice facility. As you people can see, they put a fence up and use both the baseball and the softball fields. The baseball field for both softball and baseball.
Yeah, so you might have a chance for some pretty good home run robberies back there at the fence line because it's not very tall.
That's true. The fence is not tall. It's 200 down the lines and it says 200 to straightaway center. That may be what a softball field's supposed to be, Eric.
That's interesting that it's 200 to center field and the sides though too. You would think it would be a little bit further out in center.
I really don't see how it's not, but geometry was never my forte.
Not mine either.
Kristen Hopkins will lead off for the Mustangs. Pitching for the Lady Indians is Kaylee Summer. She's a ninth grader, so we'll have the battle of two ninth graders tonight, Eric.
Yeah, we're looking at the roster here for the Lady Indians. They don't have a whole lot of depth on their roster this year. They've got about the main 9 starters and then 3 or 4 backups.
Well, you only need 9, buddy.
Yep. Sometimes you could play with 8 too.
Yep. Hopkins up to bat. They kind of creep in. Left-hander, they're thinking bunt. Good pitch in there, strike one. No balls, 1 strike to Hopkins. Corners stay in, as does the second baseman. Hopkins pulls it down the line, foul. 0-2 count on her.
That's what I'm kind of surprised that they're playing so close in because Kirsten doesn't, she has speed, but she doesn't.
Doesn't drag much, does she?
No, she doesn't.
Drag butt very often.
She can hit it into the gap or down the lines, and
she can hit it over the fence.
Yeah.
But she's got to hit it first. She's behind 0 balls, 2 strikes. And turns out they played her pretty well. Second baseman's right there. 1 out. That'll bring up senior Mustang shortstop Carly Martin. Carly steps in. She can hit for power. Has good speed. Ball 1 low.
With this being a freshman pitcher, I would hazard to guess the Mustangs will probably.
Well, it's it again to the second baseman. She'll throw it over.
I was going to say I would probably see them taking several pitches to kind of work herself into her own trouble. But then Carly's like, no, I'm going to go ahead and swing at that now.
Well, if she's their main pitcher and pitch by this time of the season, she's probably got 15, 16 games under her belt, or at least 10. Cheyenne Starr batting the third hole for the Mustangs. She hits the ball. They'll call that fair.
Yep, hits the bag.
She'll go for 2. Ball still getting dug out in the corner. She'll go for 3, and she'll get in there. Good job by the pitcher backing up that play. Cheyenne Starr with a triple to get the Mustangs on the base paths.
Yep.
Cameron Christie batting cleanup tonight for the Mustangs. Mustangs third baseman.
A little bit different lineup than we typically see from the Mustangs. Normally you would see Dakota batting third. But they kind of moved Dakota down a little bit. Put a little bit more thump.
Ball outside.
Throughout the lineup. Not just at the top of the lineup.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball fouled off. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's the interesting thing about using the softball and baseball field together. You have an artificial pitching mound, too, for baseball.
Foul ball. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just a few program notes. Thursday night, Thomas DeVecchio and myself will be bringing you softball from home as the Lady Mustangs will play the Lady Hound Dogs from Aurora.
And then football Friday night.
The number 9 ranked state Mustangs will play Mount Vernon at home. Nice play. Second baseman makes every one of the plays. And the Mustangs are retired in the top of the first. This is Mustang Softball on the KNEO Sports Network.
The Cornerstone Bank of Southwest City proudly serves the Southwest Missouri area with branches in Goodman, Lanigan, Pineville, and Tiff City, offering online and mobile banking, plus loans for personal, business, and agricultural needs. Learn more about all their services online at thecornerstonebank.net for a location near you. The Cornerstone Bank is glad to support the area's school systems and the future of our communities.
B&M and Yokohama Tires are proud to sponsor McDonald County Mustang Sports. Billy Martin and his crew have over 50 years of experience keeping your car, truck, or farm vehicles on the move. They offer roadside service, on-site farm service, and in-shop tire repair and sales. Located 3 miles west of Anderson on State Highway 76, or call B&M at 417-845-3566. B&M and Yokohama, cheering on the herd.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
What? Welcome back, Mustang fans. Mustangs go scoreless in the top of the first, and now the Seneca Indians will come up to bat. Abby Riley will pitch for the Mustangs. Kristen Hopkins catching. Got Stars Zamora, Martin, Christie on the infield. O'Brien, Knox, and Patterson in the outfield. Up first will be Cody Haddock. Looks at the pitch high for ball 1. Ball 2. Mustang pitcher needs to bring the ball down.
Yep. Seen that out of Abby here. When she throws her strike, she kind of settles down, but she's got to throw that first strike first.
3-0 the count to the leadoff hitter for the Seneca Indians. Mustangs playing at average depth. 4 balls start out the game. Hancock walks. That'll bring up Ava Berry. Ball high. Throw down to first. Safe.
5 straight balls here for Abby.
Ball 2. Outside. Young Mustang pitcher looking for her first strike. Seneca helps her out a little bit there, chases a high one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls, 1 strike. Don't want to be walking people into scoring position. Right now, you just got to throw a strike.
Ball low. Runners will advance to first and second.
And right away comes Heath Allenbaum, Mustangs coach, so he's going to come out and talk to Abby for a little bit. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change for the Mustangs. So it looks like let's see. We have number 26, Tarvin coming in for the Mustangs. And this is Kendall Tarvin for the Mustangs coming in to pitch here for Abby Riley. So have a pitching change here early. I'm not sure what else. Who else all changed because I saw somebody else come in and out. So as soon as I can find out who all went where. So Kim, we've got a pitching change. Kendall Tarvin for the Mustangs is coming in to pitch.
We use a DH for Abby, Eric, so we probably won't change anybody out anyplace else.
Well, someone else came in, though, I think. And I don't know. So it was in the outfield. So Dakota's out there. That
Ryan's
is
out there. And Patterson's still out there.
Okay, yeah. I guess she may have just been coming in for a second. So we'll go back to that. So Kendall Tarvin now in for the Mustangs to pitch.
3-hole hitter up for Seneca. She's a lefty. Strike 1. That's what you got to do. Good job. Just come in and throw strikes.
Yep, and that was one thing we did see out of Tarvin when we have seen her pitch. She comes in and throws strikes. She just time she got hit is when they just kind of hung there for him.
Gemma Morrison for Seneca. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
Got to force that first, second, and third.
Pop up.
It's going to be infield fly.
Carly Martin's going to call it. She's got it. 1 out. That'll bring up clean hole hitter Kylie Summer for the Indians. She's their pitcher. Fouls it down the line, foul ball.
Coach tried to make it stop barehanded.
No balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second for the Lady Indians. Fouls it again. 0 balls, 2 strikes.
If I was the coach, I might be backing up and moving out of the way a little bit. It's 2 hard hit foul balls straight to her.
Mustangs playing her straight away in the outfield. Ball high, one ball, 2 strikes. Try a little off-speed pitch there. Two and two. Hit the third. She'll touch third. Doesn't throw to first, but that's a good out. Keeps runners at first and second, and 2 outs now. Bailey Davis, senior catcher, up, 5-hole hitter. Ball one, little outside.
Wind's kind of blowing out towards outfield.
Ball 2. Kristen Hopkins does a good job. That throws back down to first. Safe.
I think if Kirsten had thrown it right as soon as she saw that she was off first base, they'd probably get her, but
2 balls, no strikes. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Mustang pitcher, Kendall Tarvin.
I was 2 and 2.
2 and 2. Nope. 2 and 2 now.
Oh, he had put up 2 and 2 just a second ago. That's why I was like, wait, because I thought it was also 2 and 1 as well.
Strike 3 there. Hey, what a fantastic job by Kendall.
That was a great job.
Coming in, runners on first and second. Get out of it without a run, and at the end of 1, it's McDonald County 0, Seneca 0. This is Mustang Softball on the KNO Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to...
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4 State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4 State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 2918 East 20th Street in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
A shield against the elements, comfort in the midst of chaos, shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. for your auto, home, and life.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. For more information, 417-221-6795 or online at proluberepair.com.
And we're back here in Seneca, Missouri with the score tied 0-0. We have a little bit of a delay right now. I think we're talking about some rules over on the Seneca side with the officials and coach, both coaches. They've been kind of motioning towards like the pitcher's pitching motion, so it may have something to do with that. I don't know for sure, but Kim, do you have some sponsors you want to shout out there?
You bet. We always love our sponsors. Without them, we couldn't bring these ball games to you. Specialty Risk Insurance for all your farming risk needs. Matco Heating and Cooling. B&M and Yokohama Tire. That's Billy Martin. Orthopedic Sports and Medicine. Chris Smith, American Family Agent. ProLube Maintenance Center. KSKNO DTV. New Mac Electric. They'll have their meeting in October. Dana Keaton Shelter Insurance, 4 State Printing, Tammy Clark for all your needs, Houston Pump Service, Big Nickel, Cornerstone Bank, been in McDonald County for over 100 years, McDonald County Chamber of Commerce, Banner Church of the Nazarene, Crowder College, McDonald County Telephone and Internet, a great sponsor of all things Mustang, Christian Healthcare Ministries, First Community Bank, a great Mustang sponsor, Missouri Southern State University, and Eric, the Lions are 2-0.
Yeah.
Big shout out not only to the Lions, but to Jay Sitt and Josh Pacheco. Yep. Patterson Heights Baptist Church, also another great sponsor for the Mustangs.
I need to go catch one of their games because I know several people on that Southern roster this year. I know a guy, he's a guy, so I guess I can say I know a kid, but he's technically a guy now. But I know someone from Bentonville that went to Missouri Southern.
And as we talked Friday night, their kicker is from Cassville.
Yep.
And their main running back's from Joplin. They've got several local kids on the roster.
It looks like they've partially figured out what they were talking about. The home plate umpire comes out now. Now the field umpire and coaches are still talking though. But is the home plate umpire going to start the game without the... Okay, so
there we go.
Base umpire needs to be out there.
Heath will go to third. Eric, let's try to hit the ball somewhere besides the second baseman. She made all 3 putouts.
Yep, she sure did. And here's pitch number 1 to Dakota. Taken high. Offside, or not offside, outside for ball 1. And off the catcher's glove, ricochets around a little bit. Kind of a lengthy delay there for the half of this inning. That one's lifted high and deep and going, gone! Dakota O'Brien hits it over the right field wall for the first run of the game and gives the Mustangs a 1-0 lead here to start this half inning.
That's awful good power to the opposite field, Eric.
Yes, it was. And Dakota, after kind of a quiet night against the Joplin Lady Eagles, comes out and first at bat takes it over the right field wall. Now up here for the Mustangs is Vanessa Zamora. And here's the pitch. Lifted, foul off the netting.
We're sitting out here in the crowd, Mustang fans, and We got Dakota's grandma, Rosie Peck, next to us. She's like that a lot, you could tell.
Well, it was a nice, majestic, long home run and cleared the fence by quite a bit. Knocked down by the first baseman. Covering is the second baseman in time to make the out at first base. That went, let's see, 3-4 for that put out. First baseman to the second baseman, which you don't usually see a whole lot of.
Eric, center fielder Ryan Knox up, and we're talking about grandparents. Her grandpappy Ron Parsons is in the crowd tonight, and
yep.
Ron's part of that 1981 Mustang basketball team voted into the Hall of Fame.
Rain got a pretty big hit in the win over Joplin. That I believe she was one that's got the tying double and then came around to score on Peyton Allenball's base hit. That pitch is taken or swung on and missed strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Mustangs have 1 run across the board here, even though they haven't given them on the scoreboard the run. That one's lifted. Not very deep, but out to the shortstop. She'll range back a few steps and make the play.
Eric, there's a run out there.
Now there
those
is.
runs
Yeah.
hit errors.
Well, it wasn't there when I looked.
Oh. I'll be truthful with you. It's hard for me to see that scoreboard. Those lights are not very bright.
No, they are not. And it's right in line with the sun, so it kind of reflects the metal.
Patterson up for the Mustangs.
Patterson takes one high, goes to do a bunt, but pulls the bat back in time for ball 1. That one pulled back in time as well, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes for Peyton Patterson. Here's 2-0 pitch. That time she does bunt at it for strike 1. Patterson trying to get on base here.
All the infield's in and moving.
Yep.
Be a good time to try to slap it through the infield.
Yeah. Bunts it right back to the pitcher, covering first base. Off the glove is the ball for an error. So that's going to be Patterson's going to reach by way of the error. Peyton Allenball here now for the Mustangs.
Which is a Mustang DH, I think, Eric.
Yes.
Patterson has good speed.
She does. I say it won't take her very long to go. And she steals that one easily. Puts herself into scoring position. And that pitch was taken high for ball 1 as well. Or no, excuse me, low for ball 1. And with a right-handed batter, you might see her take third base too. And she's going to take third base on the passed ball. So now pass ball, wild pitch, mistake, or hit, or ball in play could score a run here.
Still just there's 2 outs.
2 outs, yep. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off to the right side. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one taken low for ball 2. This might be a time to lay down a bunt to the third base side, because the third baseman's playing back with the base. Do a little squeeze. Ball 4. And Allenball takes the 2-out walk, bringing up Kirsten Hopkins.
Kirsten grounded to the second baseman her first time up.
Big hole there between right field and center field for Kirsten.
Seneca sets their play.
Yeah, right fielder or the center fielder moves over about 3 steps now. But still a pretty big hole. That one's grounded to the catcher or first baseman, but it's foul.
Foul ball. Fields it in foul territory.
For strike 1. Pitcher here doing a good job keeping Kirsten kind of off balance. Gotten underneath a couple of those, or on top of those 2 pitches that she's put in play. That one's lifted foul off to the left. Strike 2. Kind of surprised that
Allenball's been going with every pitch.
Okay, Sam, that's right, because it's been foul. I'm surprised she hasn't been running, but she has been.
Mm-hmm.
But they've been foul balls. And here's the pitch. Lifted high, deep, going back and gone! Kirsten Hopkins with the 3-run home run, splits the gap and makes the Mustangs, or extends the Mustangs lead by 3.
Eric, I think you said it best. That little temporary fence out there, all you've got to hit it's 200. You don't have to hit up high. It's
And Kirsten clears the bases with 1 swing of the bat. And that's what I was kind of talking about when she was getting underneath those, because those pitches have been pretty well in the middle of the plate, just getting right underneath it, or on top of them, the ground balls. And then that one she got square up.
Carly up now for the Mustangs.
So Mustangs have 4 here in this inning. That one's over for strike 1.
Eric, that's one thing the Mustangs had struggled with this year is getting that big 2-out hit.
Yep. The first game that you and I did, they had the bases loaded twice and really only scored 1 run apiece out of those bases loaded. That one's lifted high, but in the infield, caught behind second base by the shortstop. And the Mustangs take a 4-0 lead here off of 2 home runs. Solo shot by Dakota O'Brien, and a 3-run home run by Kirsten Hopkins. You're watching Mustang Softball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same. Community. We believe that every business needs a good partner. And for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust. We have experience that you can count on. We care, and it shows. We look forward to many more years of being your trusted partner. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
And we're back here in Seneca, Missouri, with Mustangs now having a 4-0 lead from the 2 home runs in the top of the second inning. Tarvin still out there for the Mustangs. And coming up to bat now is King. Let's see. It's King, Andrew, then Wade. King, the second baseman.
She's made some good defensive plays, Eric.
Yep, she has. Here's the pitch. Over strike one. Tarvin's not really going to blow you away with high velocity speed, but what she does do is she can throw strikes fairly well. Keep him off balance and just hit it to a fielder. That second pitch taken for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on strike 2.
Well, Eric, we've said it before, and it's as old as time in baseball, but there's no defense for a walk.
Nope. There's not a defense for a walk. Grounded right back up the middle. And she's going to get a leadoff base hit here to Knox out in center field.
Good job by Rain getting that ball thrown back in.
Yep. Andrews here for Seneca. Andrews is the left fielder. That was the ball. That one's in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kind of surprised the King hasn't been running on any of those pitches. They're kind of, they're not going in super fast. Swung 1, strike 2.
Well, Kristen Hopkins might have little to do with that.
Yeah. Kirsten has a great arm out there. Swung on, strike 3. Down goes Andrews, bringing up number 1, Wade. Wade is the center fielder. 1 out here in the bottom half of the second inning. Squares around to bunt. She bunts at it. The throw. Oh! Safe if she... Oh, tag her. She's out.
That's unfortunate. She kind of banged herself up sliding into that.
Yeah.
And we'll hope she's okay. And when she did that, she unfortunately, for Seneca, took her... Eric, let's take a little commercial break while we're taking care of this. This is Mustang Softball on KNEO Sports Network.
Today's event is being supported by Banner Church of the Nazarene, located at 597 North Fork Road between Anderson and Goodman. Banner Church of the Nazarene services are Sunday school at 9:30 and family worship at 10:30. Check out their special Sunday night youth fellowship. Wednesday services begin at 7, offering adult Bible study, ladies Bible study, youth and children's services. Contact them at bannerchurch.com, 417-364-7461, or dennis@bannerchurch.com.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, Now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
One, and we're back, and they're going to change the out call to a safe call out at second base. Don't get into explanation really why, but they did.
The official comes back here when we're off the air, Eric. We can ask him.
Yeah. I didn't see who came in, though.
I saw, but I didn't get the number.
Yeah. They don't have a number on the front of their uniform. Foul ball.
Foul ball.
No balls, 2 strikes here on Wade. Ground ball to shortstop. In time for the out. Going to third. And out at third. Great play there by the Mustangs. Good heads-up play by Cheyenne Starr to get the out at third base.
Well, just all good. Carly looked her back just enough and then shot the ball over there. Starr makes a great throw to Christie, and Christie puts the tag on.
Yep. And that's 3 outs here for this inning. So Mustangs... not Mustangs. Seneca doesn't score. You're watching softball, McDonald County Softball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4 State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4 State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
Matco Heating and Cooling in Anderson believes in providing quality work with integrity at a fair price. They offer a variety of heating and cooling services, including a preventative maintenance plan starting at $15 a month with full system checkups, discounts on repairs, and a 24-hour response time for service calls. Information at www.mac-cohvac.com or 417-845-3285. They love their community and consider their customers their neighbors. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. Whether it's Friday night football or volleyball matches, McDonald County Telephone and Internet believes every play deserves to be celebrated. That's why we're proud to sponsor McDonald County Athletics, providing the fast and reliable internet you need to stream games, share highlights, and cheer on our Mustangs. Delivering internet and telephone to Anderson, Jane, and Pineville, we offer broadband services on a fiber optic network. Find out more at olmac.net or give us a call at 417-223-4313.
And we're back here in Seneca, Missouri. Mustangs have a 4-0 lead over the Seneca Indians on 2 home runs, one by Dakota O'Brien and one by Kirsten Hopkins. King is back in the game at shortstop.
Second base.
Second base, thank you.
Starr up to bat for the Mustangs.
And here's the pitch.
Fouls it off.
Oh, is this your inning?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. That's right. My bad.
It don't matter, buddy. But I'll tell you one thing. Super job by Kendall Tarvin to come out and have a shutdown inning. After you score 4 runs, that's what you want your pitcher to do.
Yep, absolutely.
No balls, 1 strike on Starr. She's got power too. Hits it out to center field. Center fielder will get out.
Lost it in the
sun. Took it off the head. Had a good beat on it and then just lost it in the sun.
Yep.
Ricocheted right off her to the left fielder. So Star is left with a single. Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah. I'm surprised there's several that aren't wearing sunglasses out there.
I thought she was, Eric. I thought it knocked it off her head.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
No, it was her.
Her visor.
Her visor, yeah. That's the hard thing, when you've got the field lined up where towards the end of a game, or the beginning of the game, end of the night, end of the afternoon.
Eric, let's see who's coming out for center field. Can you get a number?
Number 1, I believe. Oh, no.
No.
1 was already out there. Oh, number 4.
Number 4, I believe you're right, Eric. And then they're switching around their outfielders a little bit. 4 is Aspen Williams.
Yep. So.
And it looks like number 1 will move to center field.
Yeah. So Williams is coming in for
Cameron Christie up to bat for the Mustangs. Cheyenne Star on first base. Nobody out. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes. As always, we love our sponsors out there, McDonald County Telephone and Internet, Cornerstone Bank, Big Nickel. Out to the outfield. Good catch there. Banner Church of the Nazarene, Crowder College, McDonald County Chamber of Commerce. Dakota O'Brien, who homered her first time up, comes up to bat with 1 out, runner on first base. Dakota hammered it to the opposite field.
That just shows how strong she is to get that ball out over there.
To the third baseman, throw across to first. She's safe. Star will go to third. Good job by Dakota to hustle down there, Eric.
Yep.
Draw the throw that's hard to handle.
Was that from the third baseman?
From the third baseman. I'd give an error on the throw, Eric.
Yeah.
Runners on first and third. 1 out. Zamora will come up to bat for the Mustangs. Banner Church of the Nazarene, Crowder College, McDonald County Chamber of Commerce, ProLube Maintenance Center, Chris Smith American Family Agency, Dana Keaton Insurance, Newmac Electric, KSN, KOD TV, all sponsors of the Mustangs, along with the Southwest City Full Gospel Church.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised she didn't go the short way to get the out at second base.
Strike. O'Brien safe. Showing off that good speed.
That was good.
No balls, 1 strike. Zamora's got 2 runners on.
Yeah, good teammate move there for Zamora to not swing at that to let Dakota get the base. She had it stolen pretty easily.
Ball high. Start third, O'Brien at second. Zamora at bat, 1 down for the Mustangs here in the top of the third as they lead 4-0. Ball it out of play. Then the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Seneca has their infield in just a little, Eric. In at the corners and seconds in. Shortstop's in on the grass also.
Yep.
Strike three. Good pitch. Paints the outside corner. Zamora with 2 strikes. Takes the third one. That'll bring up Rain Knox. Runners on third and second. Strike one.
I think he was calling it.
Called the ball. Ball
I
one.
think he was saying it was outside.
One ball, no
I was
strikes.
confused there for a minute, too. I was like, what's he doing?
Runners will be moving on contact. Ball outside, 2 balls.
Yep, Star needs to anticipate a ball getting through, too, as well.
Knox can look for her pitch here. 2 balls, no strikes. Foul ball.
Off the umpire.
Got a pretty good pitch to hit. Rain gets back in here. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Mustangs on third and second base. That'll get down. That'll get down. That should score 2. Big time hit by Rain Knox.
Yep.
Another big 2-out hit for the Mustangs, Eric.
It was. And Dakota came around.
Peyton Patterson up for the Mustangs. 2 down. We'll see if Knox tries to get down to second. She does. Throw down there. She's safe. Showing off some of that good speed her grandfather blessed her with, Eric.
Or it could have been from her mom.
It could have been from her mom. You're right. Actually, from Grandma would be the,
probably
the gene pool trait. Runner on second scoring position. 1 ball, no strike to Patterson. Ball 2.
So far, the Mustangs have done a great job. You know, everybody kind of contributing and getting in on the, getting on base or getting hits. So
key 2-out hitting, Eric.
Yep. And hopefully they'll be able to carry this momentum into, you know,
ball high,
the rest of the season.
Let's get through the rest of the game first, big guy.
Well, yeah.
2 balls, no strikes. Patterson can look for her pitch here. Strike inside. Is it 3-1, Eric? Scoreboard says 3-1.
Yep. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, runner on second base. 2 runs in.
Ball 4 up high. That'll bring up Peyton Allenball. Good job by Patterson.
Yeah.
Working the count, getting on base, being patient. 2 out, Peyton up. Mustangs lead 6-0. Hit here could really kind of break it open a little bit. Strike 1. Good pitch by the Seneca pitcher. Didn't go according to the umpire. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't know if they define it in softball. In high school baseball, though, they define the check swing. In college, they do as well.
Strike 2.
But they don't in Major League Baseball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Going way outside here.
2-2. Sky Knox and Peyton Patterson at first base. Sky at second. Peyton Allenball at the plate. Kristen Hopkins on deck. Ball foul back. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got a good battle here going. There's a ball on the field still.
Ball 3. Runners will. Patterson delayed, trying to draw a throw down to second. Seneca wouldn't bite. Rain Knox steals third base.
Well, I think she may have thrown it if she had realized. I don't think she realized she was stealing until she was halfway through.
Patterson, 3 balls, 2 strikes. She'll be moving on this one.
And the third baseman wasn't covering.
Foul tip. Patterson will have to go back to first base.
You know, I was playing slow pitch softball this year for a team for work, and you only got 3 foul balls after 2 strikes.
That's those guys that foul them all night long trying to yank them home runs.
Yep.
Runners on third and first. Full count, 2 out. Strike 3. Mustangs plate 2, though, and at the end of 2.5, they lead 6-0. This is Mustang Softball on the KNEO Sports Network.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
What?
Mustang fans, we're back here in Seneca, Missouri. Lady Mustangs lead the Lady Indians 6-0. Kendall Tarvin on the mound for the McDonald County Mustangs. Who's up to bat for Seneca, Eric?
This is Card. Rose Card, yeah.
Martin catches it, fires over, out. Good job by Carly Martin. Good arm shown there by Carly Martin.
Yep, great throw there. Cheyenne didn't even have to move or stretch. She just whoop, put her glove up right there.
Cody Hancock up for Seneca. She's their leadoff hitter. Ball one.
It's not hard, but it's worth noting that the first two batters got on by way of walk.
Shot over, out. Another good job by Martin.
But yeah, the first two batters got on by way of walk, and then this is the first time they've come back up. Yep. So Tarvin's done a great job keeping Seneca off the bases and getting those quick outs. Like that one.
Ava Berry will be up. 2 down. Strike. Good low pitch by Tarvin.
Can't tell if Tarvin's wearing sunglasses or if that's just like the shield on the face mask.
It's a shield, I think, Eric.
Is it? I can't tell.
1-1 the count. Strike 2.
That was a great pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Martin, out. 3 balls hit to Carly Martin, 3 outs, and Kendall Tarvin does a great job. Eric doesn't throw many pitches. The Mustangs take care of him 1, 2, 3, and at the end of 3, Mustangs lead 6-0. This is Mustang Softball on the KNEO Sports Network.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
The Cornerstone Bank of Southwest City proudly serves the Southwest Missouri area with branches in Goodman, Lanigan, Pineville, and Tiff City, offering online and mobile banking, plus loans for personal, business, and agricultural needs. Learn more about all their services online at thecornerstonebank.net for a location near you. The Cornerstone Bank is glad to support the area's school systems and the future of our communities.
And we're back here in Seneca, Missouri, with the Mustangs holding on to a 6-0 lead. Due up for the Mustangs at the top of the batting lineup. So it's Kirsten Hopkins, followed by Carly Martin, and then Cheyenne Starr. Anybody gets on? Cameron Christie. Little powwow is over at the pitching circle. And here is Kirsten Hopkins. Corner infielders kind of playing even with the bases now. Lifted high, deep, and down and over the fence for a ground rule double.
Eric, she was halfway to third.
Yep, she was. It's an unfortunate bounce for the Mustangs. She may have been able to come all the way around with how fast she is. But Carly Martin here now due up for the Mustangs. Lifted foul and out of play off to the left for strike 1. Taken for ball.
Eric, they better not go to sleep. Hopkins will steal third.
Yep. Line drive through the infield and gets all the way to the fence. So Kirsten's going to come around. Here comes Carly to third. She's going to slide in safely for a triple.
Good hard hit ball by Carly. Good to see her get a hold of one.
Great piece of hitting there by Carly. That ball was scorched. We don't have a radar to see how hard that was, but it was hit
hard. It was moving, wasn't it?
That pitch taken for a ball. This is Cheyenne Starr. One run around here in this fourth inning for the Mustangs. They lead 7-0, looking to add on. Ball in play should probably score a run, you would think. Lifted. And
nice
she'll
job
make
by
the
the
play.
first baseman.
Yep. First baseman will range over and make the play.
Pop-up's about the only thing you could hit that wouldn't score, right, Eric?
Yep.
Cameron Christie up for the Mustangs.
Yep, Cameron Christie. But that was also a really great...
that was a very good catch. You're right, buddy.
Play by the first baseman.
It was.
That was almost over here to the Mustangs line or circle. That one's going to get down and in and into the gap for Christie. She's going to make it to second base, and jogging in is Carly Martin on the double.
Brings up O'Brien. She's homered for the Mustangs tonight.
That one's low for ball one. Got a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Mustangs have an 8-0 lead here in the fourth inning. That one's outside, maybe a little bit high as well for ball two. We're not directly behind the plate, so I can't see if it's over the plate or just high, or it was high, but I don't know if it was outside as well or not. But 2 balls, no strikes count here for Dakota.
Batters count.
Yeah. That one's over for strike one. Called that one to measure, one to rake. Two-one pitch, lifted out to right field, but it's going to bounce in front of the right fielder, and here comes the runner from second, and she's going to score on the little bloop base hit to the right field. Actually, that's probably going to be an error.
Nah, she never touched it.
Oh, she didn't? Okay.
Got to rule it a hit.
So fly ball, single to right fielder. Last play. Got a pitching change going on for the Seneca Indians, so we're going to step away. You're watching Mustangs softball on the KNUO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
As your trusted American Family Insurance agent located in Anderson, we're proud to protect your dreams. When you need a teammate that you can count on, we're here for you. Whether it's home, auto, life, business, or farm insurance, we'd love to help. Contact Chris Smith and his team today at 417-845-7060 or online at chrissmithagency.com. Go Mustangs!
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The McDonald County Sports Network is sponsored in part by the McDonald County Chamber of Commerce. The McDonald County Chamber strives to promote local businesses and unite the county, offering networking events for members as well as non-members, working together to make McDonald County, Missouri a better place to visit, work, and live. For more information, visit their website at www.mcdonaldcountychamber.org. Today's event is being supported by Banner Church of the Nazarene, located at 597 North Fork Road between Anderson and Goodman. Banner Church of the Nazarene services are Sunday school at 9:30 and family worship at 10:30. Check out their special Sunday night youth fellowship. Wednesday services begin at 7, offering adult Bible study, ladies Bible study, youth and children's services. Contact them at bannerchurch.com, 417-364-7461, or Dennis at bannerchurch.com.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Have some defensive changes. So the pitcher, Summers, goes to shortstop. Shortstop, Hancock, goes to first base. And Jamrose, first baseman, comes in to pitch. Zamora up to bat. Someone's running a visor. Oh, no. Changing
left fielders.
Right fielder.
Right fielders, yeah.
So coming in is Elliott at right field. So, and coming out was Card.
Still just one out for the Mustangs there.
Yeah. One out, no. One person on. She's going to steal on the first pitch. And she's going to make it. O'Brien does. Stolen base for Dakota. And that pitch was called a strike. Good piece of hitting there by Zamora to take that pitch to let Dakota steal that base again. Swung on strike number 2. Jamrose throws a little bit faster than Summers there, so Mustang's going to have to get on that timing now. Swung on strike 3 for Zamora. Jamrose comes in and strikes out her first batter. Rain Knox due up for the Mustangs now, 2 outs. Dakota O'Brien standing on second base still. That pitch is taken low and outside for ball 1.
Rain Knox had a big 2-out hit earlier in the ball game to drive in a couple of runs.
Jamrose here reminds me of Robbie Ray for the Giants. Grunts, the grunt on the pitch. That pitch was fouled off. Foul ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that reminds me, because you kept talking about all the home runs the Giants were hitting Friday night, but they lost the series to the Cardinals, didn't they?
They did, yeah. That one's popped up to the pitcher. She's going to call everybody off and make the catch. And so that's out number 3 for this half inning, but Mustangs score 3 in this inning and now lead 9-0. You're watching Mustangs softball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same. Community. We believe that every business needs a good partner, and for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust. We have experience that you can count on. We care, and it shows. We look forward to many more years of being your trusted partner. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
And we're back here in Seneca, Missouri, with the Mustangs holding on to a 9-0 lead. Still out there for the Mustangs is Kendall Tarvin. Due up here is the now pitcher Jamrose. Abby Jamrose.
I believe they'll have 3, 4, and 5 up there.
Yeah, and then Summers and then Davis. Kendall looking for another shutdown inning here after the Mustangs score in that top half of the inning. First pitch is fouled off to the left side for strike one.
Well, last inning, Carly Martin was the busy person as they hit 3 ground balls to her, and she threw them out all 3 times.
Yeah. That one's lifted high and deep, going back, and out of here is the hit by Jamrose, and that's going to put Seneca on the board. And that makes it a 9-1 lead for the Mustangs, if she touched home plate. I don't know that she did, but no one's paying attention there.
Nothing for Tarvin to be upset about. Just keep throwing strikes.
Yeah, that's the Tarvin isn't going to throw hard, so they're going to put the ball in play, and every once in a while, someone's going to be able to get one out like that. So, just put that one in your back pocket and make the pitches to the next batter. That pitch is taken high for ball one. That one's high for ball two.
Just got to come back and throw strikes, shake that off.
That one's lifted up to Carly Martin.
Carly will get it.
She'll put it away for out number one.
Good pitch there on 2 balls, no strikes.
Yep. Rayleigh Davis here with 1 out and 1 runner in for the Indians. That one's taken high for ball one. I did talk to Dakota the other day. She's been throwing some bullpen sessions. So that one's lifted high and foul, but underneath it is Kirsten Hopkins for out number 2. So Dakota is trying to work her way back into the pitching rotation for the Mustangs. That'll be huge for the Mustangs if they can get her pitching well towards the end of the, later on in the season.
Everything's working toward districts, Eric.
Yep.
Although this is a conference game.
Yeah.
We failed to mention that earlier. It is first Mustangs, I believe, first conference game.
And outside of a couple of tournaments, Mustangs haven't played a whole lot of games. I believe they played 5 that were not in a tournament, and then 3 over the last weekend that were in a tournament. That's foul ball in there, sorry. Swung on for strike 2, so no balls, 2 strikes is King. It's good to see her back in there after that tumble she made out on second base. Came out for a little bit, but was back in the next half inning. Here's the pitch. That one's taken a little bit high for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So far, Tarvin's done a good job to get back, put that home run behind her. That one's lifted up and to the Mustangs, ranging over. Oh, just out of reach is the ball for a foul ball.
There's a lot of foul ground territory in this park, Eric.
Yeah. Can't give up on those little foul balls over there.
Good effort out there. Just no man's land. Best thing that happened out of that was Cameron, Carly, and Dakota didn't all collide into each other.
Yeah, because Carly was booking it over there, trying to get the out. Ground ball to Cameron. In time for out number 3 at first base. And Seneca does scratch, or not scratch, but get one around on the home run by the now pitcher. But that is it, and that is all for that half inning. Mustangs have an 8-run lead. You're watching Mustangs Softball on the KNO Sports Network.
A backer of McDonald County Sports is Specialty Risk Insurance with offices in Carthage, Sarcoxie, and Joplin. They want to wish all the athletes the best and congratulate them on their hard work. Specialty Risk Insurance offers coverage from farm and ranch plus agribusiness to Main Street commercial. Learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com or call them at 417-359-5470. Specialty Risk Insurance, where they practice new ideas with old-fashioned service.
B&M and Yokohama Tires are proud to sponsor McDonald County Mustang Sports. Billy Martin and his crew have over 50 years of experience keeping your car, truck, or farm vehicles on the move. They offer roadside service, on-site farm service, and in-shop tire repair and sales. Located 3 miles west of Anderson on State Highway 76, or call B&M at 417-845-3566. B&M and Yokohama, cheering on the herd.
Welcome back. Top of the 5th inning. Mustangs lead 9-1. Peyton Patterson, Mustang right fielder, up. She'll be followed by Peyton Allenball, and then the top of the order with Kristen Hopkins. Abby Gemos, who homered in the bottom half of this inning, in pitching for Seneca. 1 ball, no strikes. Patterson looking to bunt, fouls it off, evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, the third baseman is kind of playing a little bit off the line.
Just a reminder, Mustangs will be home versus Aurora, another conference contest on Thursday. Thomas DeVecchio and I will be there to bring it for you. And then Friday night, your state-ranked Mustangs are at home against the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. Come on there about 6:20. 2 balls, 1 strike. The infield in, of course. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the Mustang right fielder.
That is not.
Peyton digs back in.
Barry playing.
She'll pop it up. Outfielder out there. She'll miss it. Peyton has great speed. She'll go for 30. She's in there with the triple.
Great piece of hitting there by Peyton.
That'll bring up Peyton Allenball, Mustang DH. Seneca will leave the infield in. Kristen Hopkins in the on-deck circle. Oh, Peyton smashes that for a gapper.
Yeah, that's a great piece of hitting.
That'll score Patterson. Allenball will get into second. Hopkins will come up to bat. Fallon Freeman will come in and pitch run for Allenball. Kristen Hopkins comes up, nobody out. She has a 3-run home run and a double today already.
That one's lifted up. That might get down. That's going to get down.
Freeman will go to third. She'll stay there. Hopkins will stay at first base. And that'll bring up Carly Martin, who had a triple her last time up, with runners on third and first. Nobody out. Carly does a good job taking the pitch.
I think he called it a ball as well.
So that Hopkins will go down to second base, and he did, Eric. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on third and second. Nobody out for the Mustangs. The Mustangs shortstop, who's been busy today. Fly ball, looking to tag.
That's going to go.
That's going to go. That's in the corner.
Yep.
Martin will turn. Martin will go to score. Here comes the throw. She'll get it standing up. Carly Martin with a home run in the triple. Three-run home run by Carly Martin.
And
showing off some of that speed she got from Grandpa Billy.
I can say that hit right there shows off how fast Carly Martin really is. Sometimes you don't get to see how fast she is, but she is fast.
Still nobody out. Cheyenne Starr up for the Mustangs. She'll get a base hit. She'll stay at first base. That'll bring up Cameron Christie. Mustangs will run for Starr. Coming in to runs number 12, Nick. Yeah, you help me with this name, big guy.
I have no idea either.
Jacqueline, I know that.
Yeah.
Quote. She's a sophomore for the Mustangs.
Maybe Q. I don't know. We'll
call her JT.
Yeah,
JT pitch running for the Mustangs.
I'll take that one.
Strike inside on Christie. Still nobody out.
4 runs in. You see some of the Mustang JV team coming in. We won't have the JV game, so getting them some action to stay, I guess, hot. Or warm.
Foul off, Christie. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I guess it's in playing shape. She's really excited to get that foul ball.
Still nobody out. Middle, that's going to, good job by the second baseman. She comes over and gets that. 1 out now for the Mustangs. Dakota O'Brien up. Dakota has a solo home run and I believe a double.
Let's see. She has a single and a home run.
Single and a home run. Had the first runs for the Mustangs. She kind of broke it open, and we were struggling a little bit. She came up and hit one to the opposite field.
And haven't looked back since.
Has not. Tomahawks that one foul. 0 balls, 2 strikes.
I think if that's fair, that one probably is over the fence as well. Foul back here at us.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The coach came out to pick up the ball, so the player picked it up and then threw it to the coach who wasn't looking. Can't really see it because we have cut
It's
off that
to
part of
side,
the.
but-
Yeah. It was entertaining. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball popped up.
That's going to be out of play.
It's going to be out of play. O'Brien up there battling still. No balls. Excuse me, 2 strikes. Ball high. JT will make her way down to second base. Good awareness out there by the Mustang sophomore, pinch runner. Jacqueline. One out for the Mustangs. Runner in scoring position now for Dakota. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Mustang 5-hole hitter.
Well, I guess it's called defensive indifference on that one.
Foul ball again.
Good battle here.
Dakota hits that one. It'll go to the wall. Dakota's got speed. She'll go to second. Coach will hold her up there. Jacqueline will score. Coach Allenball showing a little good sportsmanship there, Eric, because Dakota could easily made it to third.
Yeah.
So Dakota has a single, a double, and a home run.
Yep.
Seneca Hopkins, I think, has a triple, a single, and a home run.
Unfortunately,
Zamora,
I doubt we'll get a chance to go for the
cycle. And Carly's got a triple, a home run, and what? Does your thing keep track of that?
Yep. Carly has 2 hits. She's got a triple and a home run. Kirsten has a single, a double, and a home run. So.
Balls, 2 strikes on Zamora. 1 out still. She'll foul that one off.
Zamora was the first batter that Jam Rose was facing earlier and struck her out.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Mustangs lead 14-1. Foul ball.
Although I think, oh no, we wouldn't. Never mind. I was thinking.
Try not to do that too much, Eric.
I know.
It always gives me a headache when I do
Me
that.
Me too. I can feel it coming on right now.
Balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to the Mustangs second baseman.
It could be I just haven't eaten anything today, so but no.
Ball. 2-2 the count now. One out. Dakota O'Brien out at second base.
Yep.
Ball a little low. 3-2. Up.
Is it 2?
2.
I think it might be 2-2.
2-2. I guess I messed that up. I thought it. Zamora back up the middle. That'll score O'Brien.
Dakota kind of stepped on third base awkwardly.
She'll score. That brings the score to 15-1. Rain Knox will come up. Ray Knox had a big 2-out double to drive in a couple of runs to really help the Mustangs get going. We'll have another pitch runner.
Brianna Zeman.
Brianna Zeman, another sophomore for the Mustangs.
We found out how to say her name last year in basketball. It is not how it's spelled.
Knox up here. She'll take a strike.
Good pitch.
No balls, 1 strike, still just 1 out. Ball. Mustangs not looking to take the stolen base unless it's just a pass ball or something. Mustangs lead 15-1 here in the top of the 5th. Strike 2 to Knox. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Mustang center fielder. Fouls that one back out of play. Count will stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, I want to remind everyone, Mustang football will be home Friday night against the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. Mustangs moved up a notch in this week's state rankings to number 9. Conference game of the week, though, Eric's got to be number 1 Seneca going up to play number 7 Nevada.
Yep. Yeah, that's always a tough battle.
Ball outside. Good eye by Knox there. 2-2's the count, 1 out.
Well, that's what I have.
Zeman running over on first base. Knox fouls it out again.
That one's back.
Good battle between the young center fielder and the Seneca pitcher.
Yeah, that Nevada Seneca game, both teams kind of had, a little bit of an easier time in their last 2 games. So this will probably be a big test for both of them.
Strike 3, good pitch.
Yep.
Knox will go down for the second out. That'll bring out Peyton Patterson, and I believe she started this inning, Eric.
I think so.
2 outs, runner on first base.
I could tell you if I was keeping track with the paper, but I'm using digital now.
I'm still using the old steel trap mine, Eric. Unfortunately, it's starting to rust a little. 1 ball, no strike to the Mustang right fielder. Ball 2. Good eye there. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 out. Mustangs lead 15-1. Ball up the middle. Good job by the shortstop. She'll touch second. And that's the end. The top of 5. Mustangs lead 15-1. This is Mustang Softball on the KNEO Sports Network.
Whether it's Friday night football or volleyball matches, McDonald County Telephone and Internet believes every play deserves to be celebrated. That's why we're proud to sponsor McDonald County Athletics, providing the fast and reliable internet you need to stream games, share highlights, and cheer on our Mustangs. Delivering internet and telephone to Anderson, Jane, and Pineville, we offer broadband services on a fiber optic network. Find out more at olmac.net or give us a call at 417-223-4313.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
Today's event is being supported by Banner Church of the Nazarene, located at 597 North Fork Road between Anderson and Goodman. Banner Church of the Nazarene services are Sunday school at 9:30 and family worship at 10:30. Check out their special Sunday night youth fellowship. Wednesday services begin at 7, offering adult Bible study, ladies Bible study, youth and children's services. Contact them at bannerchurch.com, 417-364-7461, or dennis@bannerchurch.com.
We're back here in Seneca.
Looks like Seneca's coach is either changing some batting orders and letting Heath know. Everybody's got one of those digital things that you've got, Eric. What happened with paper, huh?
Well, gotta be eco-friendly. No. This just keeps...
paper rots, Eric. What's that thing going to do 100 years from now when it's in the dirt?
Well, it won't do anything.
All right, Kendall Tarvin up for the Mustangs.
In 100 years, we might have it digitally in our head.
That's true. Strike there. Number 17 up, Abigail Elliott for the Seneca Lady Indians. Mustangs lead 15-1 here in the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
Well, I can't change the, because I put Elliott in earlier and put her in a batting spot, so it's okay.
Strike 3, nice pitch there. She'll go down on strikeouts.
On 3 straight pitches.
Number 4 coming up, that is Aspen Williams, sophomore for Seneca. Kendall Tarvin still on the mound for the Mustangs. She came in the top of the 1st with nobody out and 2 on. Silenced the Lady Indians. Strike 2. Ball, little low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Darn it. I was hoping for an immaculate inning.
Strike 3. She struck out the first 2 batters she's faced here in the bottom of the 5th. Abigail Elliott will come up and bat for Seneca. They're letting some kids get some at-bats. She takes a strike, or she swings and misses. No balls, 1 strike. And, Eric, this is the key. Throw strikes.
Yep.
Ball there, as I jinx her, as I often do. 1 ball, 1 strike. But
that would have been
Mustangs have played good defense. Carly Martin's been outstanding at shortstop. Ball high, 2 balls, 1 strike.
I believe, let me check here. Yeah, Kendall's only given up 2 hits today.
Ball just barely outside, 3 ball, 1 strike.
The home run and then the single by King early in the game.
Ball 4. That's first, second walk, third walk, Eric. She hadn't walked many.
Let's go look. Walks. Nope, that's her first walk.
First walk.
Yep.
Hancock up for the Seneca Indians. She is their number 1 hitter, first hole hitter. Ball there. 1 ball, no strikes. Strike there.
Good pitch.
Ball hit. That'll get through the hole. Dakota O'Brien will get it, throw it into second. Good job backing it up there by Stars. That ball gets away. Runners on first and second for Seneca's. They've got a little two-out rally going. Ava Berry will come up to bat. Third hit that she's given up.
Yeah.
Strike one there.
She's thrown 61 pitches today. So she's been pretty economical with her pitching today as well.
Ball hit out there. Going back. Patterson has it, and that's ball game, folks.
That's it.
As the McDonald County Lady Mustangs take a conference opening 15-1 victory over the Seneca Indians, we're going to send Eric down to try to get us a couple of players and Coach Allen Ball, and I'm going to sit here and talk. So we'll be back again. I want to remind you we will be at home Thursday against Aurora. That's another conference game. Thomas Delvecchio and myself will bring that ball game to you. Lady Mustangs get the bats going early and often tonight. Carly Martin had an inside the park 3-run home run. Kristen Hopkins had an over the fence 3-run home run. Dakota O'Brien had a solo home run. Rain Knox had a big 2-out hit early in the ball game to plate some runs and kind of break the game open for the Mustangs. Again, without our sponsors, we could not do any of this, so we'd like to thank all of them one more time. Southwest City Full Gospel Church, located at 612 South Main, is a community-minded family church with room for everyone. Sunday school begins at 9:45, morning worship at 10:50, and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Ministering for over 80 years in Southwest McDonald County and a proud supporter of the Mustangs. Patterson Heights Baptist Church is located at the intersection of Highway 43 and 76 west of Anderson. Has Sunday school Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. with morning worship at 11 a.m. They also have Sunday night Bible study and prayer on Sunday nights at 6:15 p.m. with services for adults and youth on Wednesday nights at 6:30, and a proud supporter of the Mustangs. The McDonald County School District is a proud supporter of all the students and staff at the McDonald County School District and wants to let them know how proud they are of all their hard work. Never stop dreaming, because each of you can achieve great things. We're behind you all the way. My main man Eric's back. We're going to run a few spots, and then we'll be back to talk to some of the Mustang athletes and Coach Allen Ball. This is Mustang Softball on the KNEO Sports Network.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
Matco Heating and Cooling in Anderson believes in providing quality work with integrity at a fair price. They offer a variety of heating and cooling services, including a preventative maintenance plan starting at $15 a month with full system checkups, discounts on repairs, and a 24-hour response time for service calls. Information at www.mac-cohvac.com or 417-845-3285. They love their community and consider their customers their neighbors. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4 State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4 State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
Mustang fans, we're here at Seneca, Missouri. The Mustangs are 15-1 winners over the Lady Mustangs. And we've got Mustang pitcher Kendall Tarvin. Mustang winning pitcher tonight, Kendall Tarvin. Kendall, congratulations.
Thank you.
I tell you, you came in with 2 runners on, nobody out in the first inning, and you didn't let them score. And after that, it was pretty smooth sailing. You had some pretty good defense behind you. You didn't walk very many. The only run you gave up was a home run. You only gave up 3 hits. But what goes through your mind when you come in there? You know there's 2 runners on, there's nobody out. What kind of mental toughness does it take to get out of that spot?
I mean, it takes a lot of mental toughness. I've been doing this since I was 8. It comes natural. Honestly, I don't really think in the circle. I just throw. So it just comes natural.
Just comes natural. Well, you know, if you throw strikes and you've got a good team behind you, I don't know how many outs Carly Martin had, but they did a good job, and then the team started hitting. I think Eric had you down for only walking 2 batters, and that's a decent Seneca team out there. They've got some kids that can put the ball in play and stuff like that. So just an overall great job.
Thank you.
Okay, Kendall, who's mom and dad?
My mom is right over there, and my dad is not here today, but...
Can we get names?
Oh, yeah, Nikki Burkeen and Ben Burkeen.
Okay. Brothers or sisters?
Half-sisters, Angela Tarvin and Mallory Tarvin.
Okay. What do you want to do when you get done with high school?
Definitely go to college, medical school, become a pediatrician. I love kids, and I love anything to do with medical, so...
Well, that's fantastic. I agree with you on that. Great job today, and we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you.
And we got Mustang catcher Kristen Hopkins. And Kristen, you had a pretty good day to play today.
Yeah, I haven't been doing very good, hitting-wise, and, today I kind of broke through that.
Well, you hit a key 2-out 3-run home run, and then you hit a single and a double. You were a triple short, isn't that right, Eric? A triple short of the cycle. As always, to start with behind the plate. Just a good game to get out, and kind of like you said, once you got that first hit, you kind of relaxed back down and seemed to find your batting stroke a little bit.
Yeah, that's usually all it takes is just to break through that slump, and then everybody's good to go.
Well, Kristen, who's your mom and dad?
Shandell and David Hopkins.
And you got a few relatives. You got a few offspring. You got a few siblings there.
Yep.
Who are they?
Alexa Hopkins, Kai Hopkins, Atea, Johnny, Kinsley, and Abigail.
Okay. You've been the Mustang catcher. This is your junior year, so you've got another year left, and we're awful happy about that. But what's your plans once high school's over?
I would like to play farther on, but it really just depends.
Depends on lots of things, doesn't it?
A lot of things, yes.
Well, we'll see you Thursday. We're going to be there Thursday night when we take on Aurora. And Kristen, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. Mustangs, we are joined by number 14, Dakota O'Brien. Dakota had a had a solo home run that was a big home run, kind of broke the ice for the Mustangs, had several other good hits out there. Dakota, hit that to the opposite field. You've got a lot of strength to every field.
Yeah, that's something I've been kind of struggling with. I've been in a little bit of a slump and kind of pulling off some balls. So I was really happy to be able to go oppo tonight and just kind of work my way out of it.
It was a good night for everybody hitting the ball. And it looked like it. Everybody kind of got up the first at bat, the first couple of swings weren't very comfortable, but then everybody kind of settled in. And like we said, you kind of started the key off and got everybody relaxed. And like we said, it was a great job by Kendall to come in and shut the door in that first inning to keep us tied.
Yeah, definitely.
But now, who's your mom and dad?
Jared and Casey O'Brien.
And you got a couple mean little brothers, don't you?
I got 3 little brothers.
Yeah, who are they?
Jake, Finley, and Leif.
All right. And you're another Mustang junior. What are you going to do when you graduate high school?
I'm not entirely sure. I definitely like to go to college for some kind of sport and maybe pursue something in the music industry.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Dakota's an all-around athlete. She's a basketball player, and you throw pretty good javelin, don't you?
Yeah.
You third at state last year, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Third at state. So we'll be looking to improve on that. We'll see you Thursday night. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dakota. Joined now by Mustang softball coach Heath Allenball. And Heath, hey, you can't say enough about Kendall Tarvin coming out there, 2 batters on, and just slamming the door.
Yeah, how about Kendall there? Great job. You know, she threw game 2 on Saturday against a good J team. Goes 7 innings, just a lot of strikes in that game. So had a lot of confidence in her to come in right there in that situation. And you said it. She closes the door when she comes in. Doesn't throw overly hard, but what she does is she spins the ball a lot. And so the ball moves all around, keeps hitters off balance, and she did that. And then, like you said, I heard you say it earlier, she gave our defense a chance to play, and we know our defense can be pretty good. So, yeah, great job by Kendall there.
I'll tell you, Carly Martin just ate everything up at shortstop. Had I don't know in softball if it's rare, but Carly gets it, throws it to first throws it to third, and you get a double play. You don't see many of those.
No, you really don't. You know, just a heads-up play right there on well, I think, like you said, Carly started it, then Shy Star at first base over to Cameron, Cam Christie over at third base. Yeah, that's just being locked in mentally and being able to execute a play like that.
And tonight, Coach, something we did that we've struggled with a little bit this year, some really good, timely 2-out hitting.
Yeah, you know, I really felt like we knew we could hit, and we felt like our girls have been starting to get going here a little bit. But, yeah, you nailed it. I think we had 5 RBIs or 6 RBIs even with 2 outs tonight, and those are huge. Rain Knox, I know, had 2 RBIs on a single into right. So several opportunities.
Hopkins home run was a 2-out.
That's right, it was. Yeah, those are big. When you can get 2-out RBIs and add on in those situations, that just gives you all kinds of momentum.
It does. It's also, Coach, good to get the opening conference win.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you always want to start conference off right, and that's a good way to get going.
And we'll have another conference ball game Thursday night when Aurora comes to town. What do you know? Anything about them, Coach?
Yeah, you know they're not a bad little ball club. They do a lot of good things. We got to show up and play for 7 innings. If we do that, we think we've always got a chance.
Well, we made some good plays tonight. The kids moved the ball and looked like they were having fun.
Yeah, that's the number one thing. You know, you saw a lot of smiles on faces. That's what this game is about. As tough as us adults like to make it sometimes, it is still a game, and we want our kids to have fun, and they sure did tonight.
Well, they did. Heath, thanks for taking the time to talk with us. We'll be up in the booth Thursday night, so good luck when we play Aurora.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Appreciate you guys.
You bet. Thank you, Coach. And Mustang fans, the Mustangs come here, walk off with a 15-1 win Thursday. Thomas DeVecchio and I will be at Anderson. Eric will be down calling the junior high football games, so we'll probably pester him if we have any problems. And then Friday night we'll all be back together as our number 9 ranked state Mustangs will take on the Mount Vernon Indians. And Eric, your closing thoughts on the game tonight?
Yeah, just a great overall game by the Mustangs. You know, had one freshman pitcher that kind of struggled a little bit. Next freshman pitcher came in.
Sophomore.
Kendall's a sophomore?
She's sophomore.
Oh, I thought she was a freshman too. Okay. Not bad, but Kendall comes in though, and still, as you said, shuts them down. Gives up the one run on the one home run, only 3 hits and 1 walk. So I shut my tablet off, where I'll tell you how many strikeouts she had. She had quite a few though, so a great night for the Mustangs. The bats came alive, and just great pitching by Tarvin.
I agree with you, Eric. We're going to call it a night, Mustang fans. We'll see you Thursday. Approximate start time about 4:20. And Friday night we'll be on about 6:25. Hope you can join us. Hope you can make it out to the home games. We need all the support we can get at home. But if you can't, we're awful glad to bring the ball games to you. And from Seneca, Missouri, with the Mustangs winning 15-1, this is good night from Kim Harrell and Eric Gann.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.